12 Forbidden Foods for Irritable Bowel, Swollen Abdomen, and Excess Gas. If you've already tried several home remedies and medicines for irritable bowel, and they haven't had any effect, and you're still suffering from irritable bowels or have a swollen abdomen several times in a week, these are 12 foods that could be guilty of it. Before getting into the depths, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and activate notifications to keep up with our updates. 12 Forbidden Foods if you have irritable bowel. Number 1. Spicy fried foods or spicy food. Fried foods in all their presentations, from simple fried eggs to even hamburgers, are counterproductive for people with this disease. I know that all this is delicious, but if you have irritable bowel, all this is prohibited. It is very important to rule out all kinds of fast foods such as fried foods to improve your intestinal health. Number 2. Milk and dairy products. Although it is not easy to find out which foods are responsible for triggering the symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome, there are many people with irritable bowel who distrust milk and dairy products. All fatty products will increase visits to the toilet for people with colitis or irritable bowel. This is one of the reasons why milk, cheese, butter and other dairy products are contraindicated in cases of the disease. The other cause is lactose. Many people with the syndrome are intolerant to it. The problems of fats in whole milk and its derivatives can be minimized by consuming low-fat dairy products or eliminating them completely. To solve the problem of lactose intolerance, you can take a vegetable product, such as almond milk or rice milk, or tofu. Number 3. Chocolate. A chocolate bar can trigger an outbreak of colitis due to the combination of 3 of its components: caffeine, vegetable fat, and sugar. Chocolate is one of the most popular sweets in the world, but if you suffer from irritable bowel and it causes you discomfort after eating it, you must ignore it completely. Number 4. Alcohol. It is not a food but a drink, but it can also cause irritable bowel. Alcoholic beverages are triggers of outbreaks of inflammation in the intestines, due to the way in which the body processes and digests a toxic product such as alcohol. Many commercial beers are low in alcohol content, but almost all wines and mixed drinks have sugar. Another drawback of alcohol is that it dehydrates the body, affecting the liver and digestive function, which is harmful to colitis. However, you can drink moderately, preferably a gluten-free brand. Mix your drink with plain soda and never with artificially sweetened liquids. Number 5. Garlic and onions. Garlic and onions are also difficult to break down in the body, generating harmful gases for colitis or irritable bowel. These intestinal cramps can be caused by both these species. It is possible to replace the garlic and onion with a bit of chive and other seasonings. Number 6. Broccoli and cauliflower. Broccoli is a nutrient bomb rich in vitamins such as C, B3, B5, B6, and folic acid, but it is also a difficult to digest food that causes lousy gas for people with irritable bowel or colitis. Something similar occurs with cauliflower. Cooking or grinding the heads of broccoli and cauliflower can lighten digestion a bit, but it will not eliminate the risk of gas and diarrhea that aggravate the irritable bowel. I am sure that these recommendations will be useful for a more pleasant life. Don't forget to see your doctor and ask for guidance on what other foods you can eat or not in your condition. Number 7. Artificial sweeteners. Some artificial sweeteners can aggravate the symptoms of colitis. Be careful with those that contain sucrose, aspartame, and 𝗳𝗓 If after eating any of these sweeteners you have discomfort, you should avoid them. These products are present in diet drinks, candies, and low-calorie gums, so it is difficult to avoid them. The most convenient thing is to know how to choose foods that do not contain them to avoid problems in the colon. Number 8. Wheat or gluten. Although they are valuable for bakers, because they make the dough more elastic and help to plump bread, gluten is actually made up of a group of proteins of little nutritional value. Some common foods that contain gluten are white bread and whole milk bread, biscuits, pasta, and other baked goods. The main disorders associated with gluten are celiac disease and gluten sensitivity. The first one is not a simple digestive disorder due to intolerance to this set of small proteins. As it was believed until recently, it is an autoimmune disease that can cause major illnesses. Sensitivity to it is less worrying since the person can be completely cured by eliminating gluten from the diet. Number 9. Beans. Beans are a rich source of fiber and protein, but they can increase bloating, gas and intestinal cramps. Avoid eating more than 3 servings of beans per week. The same principles apply to other legumes. It will be necessary to replace the proteins that are left out to eat with other plants. Number 10. Caffeinated drinks. Lots of people also suffer from irritable bowel problems after drinking coffee. If this is the case, it will be important to do without coffee at any time of the day and in both the office and at home. In the mornings, you can have a hot drink other than chocolate, because it also is contraindicated for colitis. A healthy snack or a short walk will serve in some cases to avoid falling into the desire for a cup of coffee or another caffeinated drink, such as cola. Number 11. The excess of condiments. Although the condiments do not have many nutritional properties, the perfect combination of condiments can save a dish and make it go from a mediocre dish to a super delicious dish. Unfortunately, some condiments in excess can trigger the symptoms of irritable bowel or colitis. The condiments that often worsen the discomfort are ketchup, pickled vegetables, barbecue sauce, lots of pepper, and mayonnaise. However, you may be able to tolerate small amounts of some of these. Number 12. Foods with insoluble fiber. Although people have different tolerance levels for fiber, insoluble fiber adds bulk to the stoolie and is characterized by faster passage to the small intestine. Insoluble fiber can cause or increase diarrhea associated with colitis. Foods with the highest amount of insoluble fiber are wheat, whole grains, and vegetables. Which of these prohibited foods do you find it more difficult to stop eating? Please, share it with us in the comments. Like this video and send the link to your best friends so that they also know how to avoid irritable bowel or colitis and live without intestinal discomfort. If you are new to our channel, do not forget to subscribe and remember life is always better if you take care of your health.